Can you hear me? All right.
Okay. I think I got I think we're on now. Go ahead and give me a few bars. Let me test to make sure you're coming through on the stream okay.
What it do? What it do? Is that loud enough?
Ooh. Yeah,
Too loud.
yeah, this is my first time doing a stream here, so I'm trying to get my bearings on what's going on. So
You're learning real quick everything Randrew was going through when we were doing these things.
Yanto's laughing at my ghost face on the stream. I don't know if you see it, but it talks when I talk because it's me. I'm talking. I don't know. It's just me.
Well, I learned real quick from the Smort-Cast. Don't even click anything because we were having one of them and I went because like Randrew kept saying, "Oh, somebody's in the chat," and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pull up the YouTube and just check it out." And as soon as I did, I got reverb from hell.
Yeah,
So I backed that out real quick.
absolutely. Yanto, you hanging out in the chat, buddy? Can you hear Andy okay? Because I'm trying to like listen to the stream and make sure we're coming out okay, but it's also like, wait, is that really the stream or is that just me? I don't know. What's up, everybody? All right,
What's going on? Oh, I see it.
Oh no, they can't hear you.
Oh no.
All right, hold on. But they can hear me.
I pulled up the YouTube thing just to see it. I'm hearing you in like a echo.
All right, can y'all hear Andy now?
What's up?
We got a confirmation you can be heard.
Oh, that was me.
All right. So, welcome everyone to Ghost Stories episode 1. Today, that's what I should call this.
Ranger just messaged said invite me. How do we get him in on this?
Let's see. He should be able to. You may have to enjoy or invite him through the DM.
Crap. Do my phone call or something? Let's see here.
Yeah, since you started it, you might be the owner of that. So
Let me see. Let me back it up and call him.
okay, I just lost him. So we're trying to figure out. Trying to figure out how to get all of us on together. So through a direct Discord call, it's not working like I'd planned, and I don't have the privileges to do all the stuff that Bo does on the Live on Two Wheels. So learning as we go. So we'll see what we can do here. So how's everyone doing out in the chat? Who's going to Smort-Con? I am. Randrew is. Andy is. Yanto's hitting it up, I believe. Yanto, you're going to get like 5 or 6 videos out of this. Randrew! What's up, dude?
This is god awful.
I tried to hijack the green room that we use on Live on Two Wheels, but it was not working well. I don't know. I couldn't get Andy in there.
Okay, I need to mute you on chat on the video. I was watching. Now I can't hear you. So this is going to swell. Oh, now I can hear you.
Okay. There we go.
I'm just trying to invite Andy, and I can call, but I can't seem to add him.
So for these direct calls, can you only just do one-to-one?
Maybe, here.
All right. So how about this?
Yeah, there we go. I can hear you. Randrew server friends, and I just asked, because Andy's in, so I'm going to, copy link. In Randrew's server friends.
Oh, we're friends now?
Yes, yeah. It says I'm here. Join Andy. You can't.
You're talking to him, but he's not joined the voice.
Chat.
I promise, folks, we are going to make it.
Eventually, I'm eating pizza. Hey, 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 hey.
Am I here?
We got him.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just use my server because I can control everything. And
We totally know what's going on.
yeah, we're really good.
Okay, so
We're really good. Now I gotta get on the Smort-Con thing, mute it. Here we go. I can barely hear Randrew.
let's see if I can pump it up.
This is going to be excellent because now they're not going to be trash talking my southern accent because there's two of us.
Daggum right. Yeehaw.
This is Randrew and Andy are very quiet.
All right, I'm trying to pump up the volume a little bit.
I mean, I can try and
All right.
my recording volume's already at plus 20 decibels, so.
Yeah, I just did plus 10. Is that better, chat? Can y'all hear the Smort boys?
Brian, is that better?
That's good.
That's good. Got a little bit of delay, so it's like we're sitting here just like, watch the chat.
Watch it. Look, man, I got a salad, I got a Coke, I got a pizza.
You're ready to go, man.
I'm starving.
That reminds me, let's see here. Gotta figure out how to do this. I'm in the Smort-Con 2022.
Be sure to mute the channel because it'll get weird. And I'm gonna zoom in on the channel. And here we go. Yeah, we're looking at Nashville. The Natchez Trace Parkway, which is a really nice highway, actually.
Yeah, I was looking a little bit more of that. So now that we've got everything situated technically 10 minutes in.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, maybe we can introduce what's happening here for the uninitiated. We're discussing Smort-Con 2022. Basically just, well, guys, if you want to take over here, what is Smort-Con?
Kind of just a gathering of friends from the Discord and maybe Chase and Yankee as well as the their group. There's just a lot of us that hang out on the Discord, and Chase announced we're not having a meetup. So I said we're gonna have a meetup, and Smort was kind of the thing. So I said we're gonna make a Smort-Con.
I love it. That's great. Sometimes you just got to say we're going to do it, and that's half the battle right there. So props to you for doing that. This will be fun. So the date is August 26th. That's the Friday to the 28th. Basically, just kind of pulled that out of the air just to pick something to get started.
Well, I picked August because people were like, it's not going to be as hot. And I said, okay.
Yeah.
And then it was supposed to be the week earlier, and Andy said, well, I can't really do that. So I said, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue of mine and Yanto's wedding anniversary fell at the beginning of the week or something like that, and it just started to make more sense to change it to the week after, like the weekend after.
And I plucked that date out of thin air, so I just plucked another date out of thin air.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Brian says Smort-Con sort of started out as a joke. It did, but you know what? There's some real meat behind this, so we're going to make it happen. So I'm looking forward to it. I've already been trying to think of a few things, but I didn't want to plan too much ahead without you guys. And unfortunately, they're not having the live on two wheels this week. Chase had something family related come up, so hope all is well on that end with him and his family. So we'll fill in the gap a little bit here tonight and see what we can get going, and maybe come up with a few things of what's happening in and around Nashville, or we may just ride far away from it. Who knows? So, so do you guys have any thoughts initially about what you guys want to do there? Or is this just kind of open-ended and we're starting here?
My general plan, I don't know about Andy. My general plan was Friday, we're all going to kind of meet up, get to know each other kind of for the night, maybe get dinner, maybe meet up later after dinner. I want us to all kind of be in the same area, or maybe even the same hotel, preferably. We're all in the same group. So Friday is meet, Saturday is riding and having fun, and then Sunday is see ya, because like I'm 5 hours out, probably gonna have a U-Haul trailer with my bike and Hawk's bike. So
yeah, maybe.
Wait, he's coming too?
He's flying in. I'm picking him up, and he's taking the Hawk.
Sweet.
So
surprise.
And then I think Soda said she was gonna come and rent a Bonnie or something.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to know how many people are going to ride in versus just get there and do something. But
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
We could have done the whole Grom mod thing, you know. I think that would have been nuts.
Yeah, but I don't think we could really pack on the miles with the Groms like we may want to do. But, but maybe someday the Grom mob. That's hard to say. Grom mob. How now, brown cow?
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't know how people rode. I know I ride differently than some others. So, saying bring your own bike, here's the path we're going to take, kind of lets people get a little bit more sense of what they can do, especially since Hawk wants to fly in, and he's under 21. He can't rent.
Oh, really? Oh.
Can't rent if you're not like 21 or something.
Gosh, I'm going to be the old guy there. Unless Bo comes.
Yeah.
So.
I know Bo said he wanted to.
Yeah, I talked to him. They had the Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage CBR 1000 at the Caffeine and Octane this past Sunday. So I was out there talking with the guys for a while, and I went up to Bo and I said, so big question, are you going to Smort-Con? He's like, oh, yeah, I mean, as long as Chase doesn't have me working that Friday. So, so I'm sure he's in on it. So,
dude, Chase could hook Bo up with a camera and just be like, look at what our Discord does.
Oh yeah, I bet he's going to bring something. There's got to
Like,
be a vid out of this.
like I don't know of any other person's community that actively goes, yeah, we're gonna make our own convention.
Right? So, I mean, here's another question: do we make T-shirts?
Mm,
Maybe not everyone will want to spring for that. So, but it's a thought. It's out there.
we could.
And Brian,
Yeah,
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say if we could find the right place and stuff, like the right setup.
Yeah, that's true. I really need to get my ass into gear with it, but I've been so busy lately.
Yeah,
I do a lot of stuff.
yeah. Well, I do as well. I have a few different side hustles just because, and sometimes I feel like I bite off more than I can chew. But
Felt that this weekend.
that's all right though. All right, so yeah, I think it's a good plan. You know, kind of Friday is the travel up there day. Get up there by dinner time.
Yeah, because everyone's getting off work. Not everyone's gonna take off work.
Right. Well, and then that way, you know, depending upon how far they have to come, you know, because like for me, I'm just going to take Friday off, but then kind of enjoy the ride up. You know, if Bo
Here's a
goes,
question I got. Like everybody that's coming from Atlanta, right? Like, are we gonna ride together?
so I was just about to talk about that because if Bo goes, I'm coming, Yanto's going. You know, maybe those of us in the Atlanta metro area, you know, maybe we can meet up at their shop, you know, and kind of depart from there, get to Chattanooga area for a lunch break. So, Andy, I don't know where you want to jump in on that.
I can find us anywhere.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
honest with you, like from Chattanooga, if we're going to Chattanooga, I can show you. I can take you anywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, and one thing too, I would throw in there. I'm gonna be bringing somebody that is my cousin. He doesn't really have anything to do with like the Discord or anything like that, but he's made this ride like a million times. He knows like all the good roads to get to Nashville, like because the point is like from Chattanooga to Nashville. Nobody. Like you want to try and avoid 24 as much as possible.
Right.
Which road direct there, and he knows roads that don't like waste a lot of time that get you there and they're fun as well. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yep.
24, I'll just put it to you straight and blunt. Like once you get on 24 in Chattanooga and go all the way to Nashville, it's 2 lanes. And 95% of the times it's 2 transfer trucks riding in both lanes, riding side by side, and you can't go nowhere. And then you're fighting wind. And
Yep. Yeah, that's not going to be very fun. It looks like Highway 41 kind of parallels 24 all the way up, so that's a good.
oh, yeah, that was one of the suggestions because I don't know if y'all would be coming up 75, but I know for a fact 41 is in Marietta and it comes right near my house. So, like I'm about 30 minutes away from Adairsville, 25 minutes away maybe,
Yep.
or 35 minutes away from Bucky's.
Bokies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, 41 just basically follows 75, and then in Chattanooga just follows 24. So that's a good alternate route that we could do. But yeah, that's a good alternate for people coming from this area. So, you know, again, my thinking is kind of anybody else in the Atlanta area, we can kind of come up and then maybe have a lunch stop somewhere around here, around Chattanooga, and then just, you know, and kind of take our time. You know, I think it's a 4.5 from Atlanta to Nashville, but
Yeah,
you
take
know,
your time.
yeah,
Don't blitz it. Don't do what I did Sunday.
yeah. I mean, part of it is enjoying the ride too. So, I mean, if it takes 5 or 6 hours and we're just, you know, going 50 miles an hour rather than 75, then yeah. But then, that way that gives us time to enjoy the ride and then get into Nashville area for dinner time. And then if we find an evening activity, something like that. But yeah,
It's definitely going to be a blast. I'll say that much.
What's that?
I said it's going to be a blast. I've never done anything like this, so.
Yeah, what's the farthest you've ridden?
Oh, I've been all over it. It's not really about like distance as much as group rides is what I mean. Like I've never.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm getting a lot of static on you, Andy.
Yeah. We're going to keep group rides pretty simple. I have an idea. My one buddy that works with the MMR, he's going to help me out. We're going to keep it simple. We're probably gonna get some printouts of the sheets that basically says, here's our hotel. Here's where we're gonna be. Here's where we plan on being for lunch. Here's where we plan on being for wherever. So that way, if anybody goes off or does anything, or they kind of know approximately where the group's going.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's a good idea. Hey, just so y'all know, I ditched my Bluetooth, so the static should be gone.
Thank God.
Oh, much better.
Plug phones are so much better.
Stop using so much technology.
I know, right?
Yeah, that sounds good, Randrew, with the kind of just the general itinerary. People can kind of come and go as they please, or, if they don't get there till Saturday or whatever.
Yeah, I just want it so that way, like, some group rides are very rigid. You're going to go on the side, you're going to go on this trip. You can leave whenever you want. We're going here and we're doing this, and we're coming back.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of how I wanted to do it. Like, here's where our general ride's going to be going. Here's where we're going to be planning on eating. And you can explore Nashville for all you want. If you, for some reason, you don't get along with some of the people, your weekend isn't wasted.
Just leave.
Yeah. You can do whatever you want. We're here to have fun. It's just if you want to stick with the group, this is what the group's going to do.
Yeah, so if people don't like my jokes in person, then okay.
We'll just mute you.
Oh, don't do that. Oh, I do need to have like a tip of the Smort-Con. What?
Yes.
You know what I was thinking? Should we do like a superlatives awards type of thing at one of the dinners? Just for most likely to not show up. Chase, he wins. Where is he? Oh, yeah, he's not here.
Yeah.
The last group ride I went on, I won a hot dog eating contest. But it was tied to a string, held up above poles, and you had to be on the back of someone else's bike and eat it off the string as they were riding underneath it.
I don't even know what to say to that.
And I won. There were girls on trikes that couldn't do what I did. We call them losers. They were completely drunk, though. I'll give them that.
Oh, I feel like that should be a quote on T-shirt. There's girls on trikes that can't do what I do. All right, now the T-shirts are definitely happening.
Yeah, you're going to have that be on like the ghost tip of the week for the next thing. Randrew, there's girls on trikes that don't do what I do. They'll be like, what? What are you talking about? Well,
just to let the record show, I did meme this.
I have a video of me doing it.
No, I did put a meme up on the Smort-Con 2022.
Oh, nice. I'll check it out.
It's for you, Randrew. It's just for you.
Oh, thank you.
Here we go.
The pizza was good. St. Louis has a pizzeria called Emo's, and they have a kind of a unique, super thin crust pizza. So.
But did you catch the DRZ reference?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
I'll pull that up on the screen for all the millions of viewers watching right now, or 6 of you.
Is Rick there? Please tell me Rick is there.
I don't know.
Rick, you must be here. He was like
The
our
outro
one.
says he's on mute. It says we're on mute because he's on a conference call. They're the worst.
Yeah, who's working right now? So
Not me.
So yeah, I guess one of the things we need to try to find, and
Is a place to stay.
yeah, and I know you were kind of looking at some of that. I'm going to go ahead and say not downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
that was
real.
kind of the issue because downtown's expensive.
Yeah,
So I'm trying to find a place that isn't expensive, but also won't mean that your bike's gonna get jacked. So
yeah, yeah. That's one of the concerns too. But yeah, you look at some of these prices. Just clicking the hotel link
my thought was to the right. Uh,
or east, as people call it.
fine, east.
Sorry.
To the east, and it was the stuff above Rural Hill by that Lowe's.
There's
Because
always Manchester.
originally the trip was gonna be around that lake, if I recall, before we decided Natchez. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm from the
Natchez?
north. Sure, I'm from the north.
Yeah.
Is it
It doesn't say
NACHEZ?
it doesn't say Wauwatosa or anything like that. So, but
Yeah.
yeah, so we were going to be starting there because we were supposed to go around that lake, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to go east or right and take a trip around a lake. Not that one. It was further east, I believe. I have it saved in my. I have a whole bunch of Smort stuff saved in my Discord server.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe it was that one right above Smithyville. This state park was, I believe, because if you look at the roads around it, we kind of.
I do remember there was one that you had mentioned, and when I was out on a route, I ended up in the south end of it, and it was weird. I can't remember the name of the place, so.
Like weird good or weird like, oh, he talked about this.
Yeah, like it was weird. I just looked up and I was like, hey, this is that place we were talking about.
Yeah, I have that happen all the time. Usually it's work. I look up and I see the work sign and I go, this is weird.
It just made me realize how far out in the boonies I was.
I feel that.
It's the place that on the news here they always talk about, like if they ever call for snow, that's the place that's getting the blizzard. I just can't remember the name of it right yet.
But if we're doing that one Parkway, the highway, which if it is a highway, I think everyone's bike but mine, everything will be fine. We decide to go 70. My little Suzuki isn't. I don't like pushing it that fast.
Well, I found a little bit more information on this. I tried to be prepared.
Well, that's more than me.
4 reasons to cruise the Natchez Trace by motorcycle.
Kickstands up, y'all.
Yeah, you're in Tennessee because they threw a y'all in there. So this seems like it's very much kind of like the Blue Ridge Parkway. Have either of y'all
50
done that?
miles an hour.
Yeah. Have y'all done the
Yeah,
Blue Ridge Parkway?
No.
I'm not on a bike, but I have in a donut truck.
Okay.
Now, is that a truck that does donuts or a truck that hauls donuts?
Hall's Donuts.
Oh, okay. Well, that's less fun.
I'm not going to mention the name of the company because they suck, but...
Krispy Kreme.
Ah, damn you.
Hey.
The only real company I know that isn't like a mom and pop local store.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to drive a box truck all the way up the Blue Ridge Parkway. Yay.
Oh, wow.
All the way from LJ to Blue Ridge to what's the name of that one town out there in Blairsville, all the way over to
Fieldsville.
I'd end up in McKaysville, Georgia, right next to Ducktown, home of the McKaysville Drug and Gun Store.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, that's where's that over here? There you go.
Yeah. That's home of the picture of everybody straddling the blue line in the parking lot of the IGA grocery store because they're standing in two states at the same time.
The IGA. Look at this man. He knows it all.
Yeah. There's a bar that used to be across the street called Patrick's. And on Sunday, since you can buy alcohol in Tennessee on Sunday but not in Georgia, you could go to the bar, buy beer, but if you had to go to the bathroom, they had a little table sitting right there where you had to set your beer, because if you carried your beer across the line in the floor, they could arrest you.
Sounds really awful,
Yes.
and I do not wish to live in a state.
Well, that's pretty quirky and funny.
Yeah.
But
Another side note about McCaysville, that's you remember when Georgia was trying to sue Tennessee over some land to get water?
No.
Oh, well.
I'm from Northern Illinois. All we hear about is Chicago, shooting, move to Wisconsin.
Well, Georgia pulled a lawsuit over a zoning infraction because there was a part that dipped into the Ocoee River, and they wanted to, like, it was when Allatoona was nothing but dirt. Do you remember that, Ghost?
no.
Oh, dang! It was
Andy,
about.
I think you're the only one here.
Yeah. Yeah, Andy, you probably know all that history. But I mean, I lived in Tennessee before I moved to Georgia. So, but I don't know any of the interactions with that.
Well, about like 07 or 08, there was this massive drought in Georgia, and like Lake Allatoona and Lake Lanier like dropped to mere, like you could drive by them and you would see the dang dock boards into the dirt, like the water level was so low, and Georgia was trying to find a way to get water. So they found this one little spot in McCaysville, Georgia, where the zoning line of the state line had like been misscrewed, and they tried to sue the state of Tennessee to get that line fixed to where they could dip into the river and steal water.
Man, that sounds like a B-movie plot if I've ever heard of it.
Yeah.
Sounds like one of those sci-fi movies. We got the water, and it's gonna be like sharks with legs crawling out.
Like Mad Max, but water instead of gas.
Yeah. Dihydrogen monoxide.
It's not Mad Max. It's Angry Andrew.
Yeah, that's me all.
That's,
But anyway, yeah, so the Natchez Trace Parkway. Let's get back to that.
yeah. So what I was going to say is with the Blue Ridge Parkway, I rode on that about 4 years ago. My wife and I went up there. We were around Asheville for our anniversary, and we did the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it was like 45 miles per hour, I think is the speed limit. There's no traffic lights or stop signs, so it's always just kind of exit off. So it's like a low-speed interstate, and there's no commercial traffic.
Sweet.
And it had pull-offs, that you could, pull off and look at the nature. So it seems like this is very much like that. So,
yeah, my only problem is we're going to get so far, and then we're going to go, well, time to go back.
Time to go back.
And it's like 444 miles. Like, I did 400 miles of interstate.
Yeah, they have the breakdown of kind of the mile markers. So it starts in Mississippi and I guess, quote, ends in Tennessee. So we
got to do it backwards.
So yeah, so this has a few reference points of where we can, stop for gas or restroom breaks, whatever. But depending upon how adventurous people are, I mean, I don't know if we just how far we go down, and then we could swing over the south part of Tennessee and then come back up another way, or if that's too much, then
yeah, I'm thinking 150 miles maybe, because that's with stops and gas, all that. I think 150 miles, maybe 200 miles, because not everyone is like me that goes, oh, wow, this looks interesting. All right, 2 hours.
Right. Yeah, well, maybe we could break it up into like, 2 rides, for the day. I had mentioned to you all before, but for everybody watching via the stream, there it is. The Lane Motor Museum is in Nashville, and so that may be a cool activity for motor enthusiasts, because I would imagine that'd be a fun activity.
Do they have motorcycles?
They do.
Oh, it even says including amphibious. Oh, I thought that said amphibious motorcycles. I'm like, well, shit.
An amphibious model. Maybe it's like the James Bond car.
Sweet. The Lotus.
I bet you it's there's one commercial that shows up on the TV when my girlfriend's watching something. It's like a convertible, but it has like 2 propellers in the back.
Is it a Nash?
Look, man.
Does the girl just drive it into a river?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Nash. It's a Neapolitan Nash.
Okay.
The amphibious car. It's got a little propeller right near the tag.
This one had dual props.
They got some fun little cars here too. So,
well, at least
tires.
you know, me and Hack are gonna enjoy this, or Hawk, or whatever his name.
I think his name is Hawk. It's me, Hawk on a Hawk.
Yeah.
He's gonna love it until he gets in the city with it. And then he's gonna go, I'm only gonna be using 2 gears. Oh, there is some motorcycles right there. There's like 4.
They got a few here. I mean,
and they're like all Yamahas. This is awful.
No way.
That's a Suzuki. There's one in here. I found it before. I promise.
Man, that's a WR450.
That's a Suzuki.
Yeah, that's an OG Gixxer, but that's a Kawasaki to the right. That dirt bike that is completely out of. I don't know why that's there.
Yeah, it looks out of place.
It's like a brand new dirt bike. Oh, look! Oh, that's a Mitsubishi Evo. That's a Lancer
I would
Evo
like
right
to,
there in the middle.
Where?
I would like to make a note that Rick is listening.
Oh boy.
So we can carry on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Do I know Rick?
Yeah, it's a Vorbican.
Okay.
Here, but y'all are muted. DJ, we're not muted.
Here, but
What if DJ is muted?
Man, I'm almost out of Coke.
See, I don't know anybody's real name versus their Discord name, so I'm just.
Well, you know my real name.
I do.
Let me tell you how I know Rick's name. I put a video up on my YouTube and I posted it on the Discord, and he commented on it, and all it said was his name was Rick. That's his YouTube name, is Rick.
Information acquired. Yeah, so I mean, we could probably get to that if we do stay, as Randrew said, to the right of Nashville, east.
Yeah,
that's not too difficult to get to.
Yeah, no, and that could be like an evening thing or something. I know when I did the MMR, we had a bug catcher run. Basically a night run up a hill where you would do nothing but catch bugs with your visor because it would be so full of bugs.
So that sounds not great.
It was actually pretty fun. It was a fun little trip. It was like a 15-minute ride up to the top of a hill with a really nice view. But it was like, you got to do this run at night. That's why it's a bug catcher run.
Mm-hmm.
You should do that in Savannah.
Get some bioluminescence splattered on you.
Look, man, with enough fireflies, my helmet will be safer.
Absolutely. And we know there's some women on trikes who can't do what you do. So.
Goddamn right.
And one good thing is if we're going to be going to the right, it'll make it a lot easier for us, coming from the bottom.
I like how we don't use cardinal directions. It's just up, down. From the south.
Hey, you know what? We've been kind of joking around calling it Smort South. We should call it Smort Bottom.
Smort bottom and Smort top. So
But yeah, no, I'm game with. We just need to find a place to stay and what rides we are gonna do, because some rides might not take long. Like a Natchez Parkway sounds like a great way to spend all day together and hang out and stop and take pictures at some of the views. And if Chase or Yank is coming, then I'm sure they're gonna want to stop and I'll ride ahead and take videos, and then you're gonna flick them off every single time so they can't use the videos.
right. Yeah. Yeah, well, maybe if we did something, if we stayed kind of over to the east side here, maybe we could do like a morning run around the lake or something, come in here for a break for our butts, and then maybe we could hit a ride. Let's see, over here is where it starts.
Yeah,
You
I
know-
want to make sure that there's enough gas stations too.
Yeah, and this had kind of a breakdown of the mileposts.
Yeah,
of,
yeah, yeah.
You know, and it could be where we just, if we needed to, just to make it easier, like every hour at most, we're stopping just to take a break and get off the.
Yeah, I agree, because my Super Hawk, while comfy, is not super comfy. And its fuel efficiency is something to inside.
Right.
I can roll 192.
It can roll 100.
No, I mean like like miles on my bike is like 192.
Yeah,
So
that's 100.
oh, okay, I got you. I thought you meant like the speed.
No, it goes 100 miles and then you have to fuel up.
Yeah, I don't think we'd be going at 100 miles on the. Oh, I just minimized the whole thing.
The GS will do too.
But yeah, if we did like maybe a morning run, grab some lunch, did this, then maybe like 2:00 again for those who wanted to, we could maybe take an hour down here, stop somewhere, gas up, and then kind of swing up, grab dinner. If there's an evening activity we want to do, we can do that. But that might be good just to split it up that way if people are still want to join us and they're not here by Saturday morning, but Saturday afternoon or whatever. I don't know. That's my 2 cents on it.
Yeah, so you want to do 2 rides?
Well, I just feel like if we break it up a bit,
Yeah.
But it seems like this Parkway would be pretty cool just to cruise for a while, So maybe that
I'm game.
we could take a little bit more time on that in the afternoon.
Because if it's anything like the Blue Ridge Parkway, it'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm game. I'm game for trying it. Eventually, you kind of have to pull a trigger and say, "This is what we're doing."
Right.
And that's my problem. I want everyone to have a say, but if everyone's happy, then nobody's happy.
Yeah. Yeah. When everybody's like, I don't know, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to.
Oh,
So
they don't actually mean that.
yeah, they're just trying to be nice, and at some point you got to stop being nice and be efficient. So,
Yeah.
which is what
I
I have
mean-
to do in my day job.
Yeah, I'm game for doing the Parkway, and Friday night for whoever's there at night, we could go get dinner somewhere like Nashville hot chicken.
Yeah, like Hattie B's.
Sure.
Yeah, no. There's Nashville hot chicken, and then there's Hattie B's, and let's just go ahead and call it Hattie B's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like you do some hot chicken and then go. And like I said, my bike's kind of gonna be loaded up, so I'm bringing the saddlebags and the tank bags and all that. So if
There you go.
anybody wants to offload something onto my bike, it's essentially a truck.
Yeah, I'm going to be the same way. I figured I'd just go ahead and load up the side cases, top case, and all that just for whatever. Pack a little toolkit too, because you never know. Zip ties
Oh,
and
yeah.
pliers.
If my cousin actually goes, that will be covered.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the tool trauma kit guy.
Gotcha. So Yanto's already said he's decided the Natchez is what we're doing. So apparently that'll be a thing we do. So
Sweet.
so if one group wants to do that and somebody else can do something else.
We can have 2 rides, and somebody can go to the lake, like we were saying, and some people can go on the Nachos, or some people could just bum it in Nashville.
Yeah, and that's where, you know, like you said, you could just kind of have a general itinerary of kind of here's where our meeting points are, and it could be that, you know, Saturday afternoon here's ride A and here's ride B, and you can pick one, and then we'll meet at such and such for dinner and hand out Smort awards or whatever. You know, and I think that could do something like that, give it a little bit of freedom within a structured kind of itinerary.
Because I don't want people feeling like, well, we're going to do this and we're going to do this, and like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But you don't have to follow me. Like, this is just a way for us all to get together and kind of say, oh, sorry, I have a convention to go to. I got to go ride a motorcycle in Nashville.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and Yanto just said in the chat, you know, he'd rather us stick together if possible, because that's the whole reason of coming together, which that's a very true point, you know, but and that's where we can just, you know, we will pick these things, but, you know, maybe having an alternate ride for those who are like, okay, I don't want to go spend, you know, 4 or 5 hours doing the Notches Trace Parkway, you know, 2 hours down and 2 hours back or whatever, you know, if they want to do more of a 2-hour ride somewhere and hang out. We can have an alternate. We'll encourage the A rides, but 100-mile limits, we know.
We know some people just don't like riding a long distance, and that's fine. I don't know, like, Yankee or Chase's, like Bo or Chase's riding style. Chase could be like, I ride a little bit and that's it.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
if he comes.
We could stick together as much as we want, but if somebody goes, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, no pressure.
I'm not going to force them to stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're all grown adults.
Yeah. And then, you know, I know it's getting a little later. We don't want to go too long with this, but, you know, and then Sunday, probably just bikes and brunch. You know, maybe find us a good hearty breakfast, or, you know, mid-morning or something. And then we can all just go the ways we need to and have most of Sunday to get back home. And that type of thing. So, so, I mean, that's kind of the general framework. I think we got the general idea done. I say, you know, each of us kind of take some time and think about finding some really good spots. You know, maybe we can reconvene and see, like, what are some good places to stay at, or that we can recommend, you know, and then we can maybe even contact some of these places just to kind of get, you know, what's the motorcycle parking situation, just to, you know, maybe make us feel a little bit better about that.
We're going to have a group of 15. What can we do?
Well, like I said in the message, we'll just run a chain through all of our bike tires and chain them together like they do the rocking chairs at Cracker Barrel.
Well, I know, like a lot of places. I don't know about Nashville, but a lot of places like that I've been to, like in New Orleans, or even some places in Atlanta, like the parking situation is usually like, it might be like a open parking lot, but it's gated. You know, but the issue, I'm kind of like, I kind of look further than I need to, and a lot of the places won't. They do valet. And they will only let, like, the valet take your vehicle in their lot.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of valet people don't know how to ride bikes, and I'll be damned if they're touching mine.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean,
So,
that's something we'll need to give a little bit more consideration about because, I mean, we want to make sure people feel good about parking somewhere. And then we can kind of have a recommended place. Maybe we can get a block of rooms. I don't know. But, you know, if people want to do their own thing, that's fine. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, I kind of like your idea. We'll stay outside the city, but just for cost and just ease of getting out.
Yeah. If our main thing is going to be nachos, maybe we stay to the left bottom of Nashville.
Southwest.
No, left bottom.
I know, like it goes like it goes a little further for you coming down, but there's Manchester, and I don't know exactly where on a map it's located when it comes to Nashville, but it's like a small town, but that's where they have Bonnaroo, and it's already basically it's like a small town that's set up for big capacity.
But we don't have a big capacity.
No, but you get what I'm saying. Like the hotels there are going to be like, it ain't going to be Booneyville, I guess is what I'm saying. Like
Yeah, well, man,
it's just something for consideration. You know, like I don't know, like I can't say like this town right here or that town right there, but I've been to Manchester. You know what I mean? So I can vouch for that town if that makes sense of what I'm trying to get at.
yeah, Manchester is basically halfway between Chattanooga and Nashville, so that may be a little.
That might be
further.
a little too far out. Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So, but yeah, maybe we could look at something around Franklin, because there's going to be maybe stuff there if we need it. I mean, of course, around a metro area, we're going to find plenty of stuff. But all right, well, I'll say, if each of us want to kind of go and find some things, we can have another Smort-Con discussion later on and really nail down some of these things. But I think we got a good framework set up here. So
Yeah, because like on my end, all it's really going to be is like we find a place to stay. After that, you point the bike that direction, I'm on your ass.
there you go.
You know what I mean? I mean, like,
Good deal. I'm looking forward to it. It's just something out of the ordinary too, and I get to ride the bike, so that's gonna be fun.
I'm excited though because like yeah, it's a group ride and stuff, but I'm meeting all these people that like I've not met. You know what I mean? Like people that I've got to know. You know?
Yeah,
Everyone
absolutely.
will finally get to see what my face looks like. So far, only
Rob?
Stitch and Brian know.
Ooh,
That's something I was kind of curious as to if both of y'all, either of y'all, was going to take your helmets off the whole time.
No, they know what I look like. I'm not weird like that. It's just a fun game I play for the Discord.
Yeah.
And I asked them not to take pictures of my face and put it on the internet. So
Yeah. I do have a picture of your hand though.
like Brian picked me up from the train station. I'm wearing helmets. So because just like my bike broke. Brian fixed it.
Yeah.
And I rode it 400 miles south this weekend to home.
Yeah, I was just kidding, man.
well, maybe Ghost will materialize by then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, actually next week, I have to go to Nashville for a work conference, and
Hope it out.
yeah, I'll scout it out. I'm going to miss the live on Two Wheels next week because I'll probably be stuck in some exhibit hall seminar or something, which will be boring. But but yeah, I'll scout out some things to see if there's anything just worth notating for when we get up there. So, well, good deal. Anything else you guys want to add or talk about real quick, or
nothing that I could think of. It's actually something we could also look. I know it's going to sound dumb, but we could also check and see if there's any like bike meets up there. Like if we can't find anything to do, like up here in Chattanooga, I can't remember what day it is, but like once every so often, like Cycle Gear will have like a bike meet up or something.
Cycle Gear does. Every once in a while, they even announce it on the on their website.
Because they did bikes and donuts, and I didn't go because of the donuts.
That's what made you not want to go.
Oh, I did find there was like a Hot Rods and Harleys up here in Clarksville somewhere.
Wow.
But that's about an hour
That's no offense.
northwest if we want to do that Saturday night. But again, it's something we can throw on the itinerary. If people want to go, they go. But well, cool.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat got anything you want to add? So, any ideas we can hit?
Yeah, while they're typing, I guess I'll say, basically the premise is we're gonna go and have fun.
Meet a few faces behind the Discord names.
Yeah, we're just gonna go have some fun. So, none of us are professionals at this. So,
Right.
we're gonna have to kind of try and be a little casual throughout the entire thing, and some hiccups might occur, but that's kind of what an adventure is.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're not professionals. I never claimed to be a professional. Well, I'm technically a professional. But
We're all professionals at something, but just not this. So,
yeah, no. So I mean, we're there to have fun. So don't come there and expect like if you bring a buddy, what's it gonna be like? Don't have a buddy come that's just gonna be like, we're gonna race, and we're gonna cause trouble.
Yeah, no hooligan crap.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I know most of us that are gonna be coming. If anyone else kind of hops on the bandwagon, all your bikes need to be legal. No illegal bikes, no quads.
Yeah.
Like,
you bringing that up makes a good point. Do you think we should like come up with some kind of disclaimer or something, like some kind of?
well, I'm trying to because Hawk's gonna be there and he's under 21. I'm gonna ask to keep kind of drinking down.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be responsible for any of that, and drinking and bikes don't mix.
No, definitely not.
Like, ride at your own risk. If we stop to get some food and you get a beer, that's on you. But I can't recommend any of that, and I can't recommend getting sloshed at a hotel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the good part about that is I'm 8 years sober, so you won't have to worry about none of that nonsense from me.
Yeah, I'm like a week sober, so
there you go.
Yeah, I don't drink anyway, so
I do.
Unless it's mellow yellow. But
hey, I'm chugging a mellow yellow right now, actually just out of I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but I went and actually purchased myself a mellow yellow for this.
That a boy. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
So
Dwayne asks food. What's good down there? I think that's your premise, Andy. I don't know shit about Nashville food.
Well, it's been a good minute since I've went. The only place I really actually remember eating was Hattie B's, but I can find out in 2 seconds. I know so many people that weekend up there almost all the dang time. You know what I mean? So when it comes to like the food,
find really good food.
Yeah,
I know the kind of people that know the holes in the wall that, like, you know, there might be like 3 guys in there when you go in and you walk out like wishing you lived there.
Yeah, there's going to be something for everybody, I think. Of course, you know, again, trying to do stuff all together, it'll be maybe a little more challenging to find something that meets everyone.
My goal is if we decide on a place, when we all get there, call them up in the morning. Hey, we're going to be here around this time. There's this many of us. That way they can prep.
Oh. Yeah, I would have done that anyway. I've worked in the restaurant industry almost my whole life,
and I'm guessing a huge boatload of people just randomly coming in is the worst thing that could happen.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we need to give the little courtesy call.
Yep.
But yeah, we can kind of find there's a lot of things. I'm always up for barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of my thing.
I'll second that.
Barbecue, fried chicken. Anything with food, really.
Anything cooked in grease and meat and
Look,
everything.
man, I'll eat Indian, I'll eat Thai, I'll eat Chinese, I'll eat Japanese, I'll eat everything.
Some soul food.
I have a soul food restaurant a block
Yes.
from my house.
Yanto barbecue all day.
There we go.
Yanto, we got to go to Fox Brothers sometime, man. So that's the barbecue spot in Atlanta. So
I've actually heard of that place, but never been.
it's really good. Like, we went there a few years back on Father's Day, which was probably the first mistake. But we were thinking, you know what, we'll have like a kind of have a brunch and then do an early dinner, maybe go about 3:30, 4 o'clock, and kind of try to miss the crowd. At that time, it was still like an hour and a half wait for it. Yeah.
Sounds like the barbecue shop, man, up in Memphis.
Yeah. So
Home to the barbecue spaghetti.
oh, Yanto was disappointed last time because they ran out of food. Because it's so good. Oh, poor guy. He's crying. All right. So, Yanto, we're going to have to just find a day to go down there like at lunchtime on a Wednesday when they're not busy. So,
show up for breakfast.
yeah, but it's one of those places that, I mean, they just serve it till they run out, and it's kind of like, well, sorry. But
that's kind of the barbecue way, if I'm not mistaken. They just, that way they don't over make food or, just sell it till it's gone, and after that, see y'all later, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what they have to do, because if they make too much and then it's not bought, then meh.
Well, that, and if you can't store barbecue and it be the same the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, plenty of food options. So, so Dwayne, do your research. You tell us what you like down there. So, but all right, guys.
Yeah, DJ is. Oh, son.
What?
I know why I got static. Oh shit! Lightning just struck like a mile from me.
Okay.
I'm going inside.
You aren't inside and there's a storm?
Well, there's your problem.
There's static. There's just a thunderstorm, but there's static. Oh, okay.
It ain't started raining yet, so I was just chilling,
Oh, okay. You're chilling and getting shocked. So.
Right.
Okay, well, I think this was a good, helpful thing.
Yeah, good launch for it. So, yeah, like I said, let's come up with some ideas. Anybody that's, watching along with us, if you've got any input, send us messages on Discord or whatever. Let's keep the conversation going. And we'll nail down some more details and have some fun in August.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for joining me. We'll go ahead and wrap up this stream. Ghost Stories, Episode 1.
Sweet.
Or Welcome to Ghost Town. I don't know. How should I brand this?
It's funny. As soon as Chase is like, well, we're not going to have a podcast, another one spawns.
Or like Hydra. Cut off one head. 2 will take its place.
Or you know what? Chase is going to be like, why is there like 5 different podcasts and they're all run by Discord people and only listened to by Discord people?
Yeah.
That's right. It's like when Napster got shut down and you had all these other things just pop up for file sharing.
Yeah.
LimeWire and Morpheus.
Right. And now everybody's got viruses. So
Yeah, right.
Hell, Hydra from Yanto. Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, it's getting later in the evening here on the East Coast.
For sure.
Pushing 10 o'clock, but looking forward to it, and we'll do it again.
Yeah, sounds good. It was nice talking with you.
All right. Y'all have a good night. See you later.
Hey, you too, man.
Bye.
Bye. I need to find a fun way to end the stream.
Hey, are you still on there?